We are in the California Science Grade 2 interactive text. We will be working on pages 18 through 22 today. Lesson 4, plants and their environments. How can plants change to get what they need? Plants need light to grow. Plant parts can move to get the light they need. The stems and leaves can bend toward the light. Flowers can turn toward the light too. This plant bends toward the light that comes through the window. So you can see a small little bend here in this part of the stem. Some flowers turn to face the sun as it moves across the sky. So these flowers are facing this way, and as the sun moves, they're going to move too. Pretty cool. Water lily. The leaf floats on top of the water to get light. The stem is very long. The roots are in the soil at the bottom of the pond. And this is a diagram. We're reading a diagram, and the title it would be Water Lily. That's the name of the plant. Plants need soil to grow. They take in nutrients and water from the soil. The roots of a water lily grow down in the soil. The stem grows up toward the light. Quick check. Circle the answers. The blank and blank can turn to get the light. So let's go back in the story, the text, and it says the stems and leaves can bend toward the light. So I went right back into the story and found evidence for the answer. So it was the stems and the leaves, and then later it says flowers can turn toward the light too. So there's now the stems, leaves, and flowers. So let's see what choices we have here. Do we have stems? No. We have leaves and flowers. So we can put here on the line the leaves and flowers can turn to get light. Number 16. A water lily stem is very blank. So let's see here. It's going to be up here. When it describes the stem, it says it's very long. Now let's see if that's one of our choices. We have short, thick, or long. And long was in the text, so we know a water lily stem is very long because it has to go from the bottom of the soil down into the water all the way to the top so that this leaf at the top can get the light from the sun. Page 20. What traits help plants live in their environments? Plants have different ways to stay safe and get what they need. The willow tree has long roots to get water from deep in the ground. The mimosa plant closes its leaves when it is touched. This keeps animals from eating them. The leaves of this mimosa plant are open. The leaves of this mimosa plant are closed, so someone must have touched it. It's pretty cool that plants can move like that. The weather causes some plants to change the way they grow. This tree is growing to one side because of strong wind. So you can tell the wind must blow this direction, so the tree is being forced to grow that way. Fill in the blanks. A willow tree has long roots. So I found that here. The willow tree has long roots to get the water. The mimosa plant, blank, its leaves when it is touched. So let's see. The mimosa plant closes its leaves when it's touched. So we'll go here. The mimosa plant closes its leaves when it is touched. All right, page 22, vocabulary review. Draw a line from each word to its definition. Flowers, fruit, life cycle, pollen, and seeds. So let's read here. Parts of a plant that grow into new plants. A sticky powder inside flowers. A plant part that keeps seeds safe. Parts of a plant that make seeds. Steps that show how a living thing grows. So I know that how a living thing grows, living and growing, is definitely the life cycle. Okay. Parts of a plant that make seeds is the flower. The flower makes the seeds. Pretty cool, right? Parts of a plant that keep the seeds safe, the fruit, actually keeps the seeds safe inside of the flesh of the fruit. A sticky powder inside the flowers. This part is what the bees and all of the hummingbirds, when they fly around, they get it stuck to them. It's called pollen. And the part of the plant that grows into new plants are you see it? The seeds. Very good.